Hi guys, welcome to my channel because this is my first ever real video. So I just thought that I should do something I really like and give it to you guys, which is my makeup routine. So I'm gonna put on this band, and for a while, I was on the search for a new makeup tutorial because mine was really boring. So I found one, but that creator eventually took their video down. So I'll give it to you guys, and this is for beginners, and I could tell you what you should do if you're a beginner and what you should not do. If you're first starting with makeup, I would 100% recommend doing skincare before, and as you can see, I'm kind of like breaking out over here. But I got new skincare, so that's coming soon. But first, you're gonna start off with some toner. Do whatever skin prep your skin is fine with. Everybody has different skin types, and mine can easily get irritated sometimes, but it's okay. First, I'm starting off with hydrating, and then we're gonna go in with moisturizer. I'm gonna show you the products as well. So first we have Glow Recipe, and then we have Laneige, and all of this stuff should be affordable except for my skin prep. This is about $15 for the small one. The big one is like $30. This came in my birthday pack, but those are normally like $20. And then this is about $30. But yeah, so I just start off with my skin prep, but then I go in with this, and then also go in with this. It's like a highlighter, so I basically just put it up here, and I get my Laneige, and then I put it in these spots. Okay, I just put it wherever I put my highlighter. So I'm gonna go blend that in, and I'll show you how I did it. I get out my e.l.f. brush, and then I use this side to kind of just spread it out. Kind of like that, and then I go in with the other side and just start blending it in like this. As you see, it looks very glowy. And by the way, you could get this at Walmart. It's L'Oreal. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. But it's maybe like $10 at Walmart. Now your face should look hydrated and glowy. So now we're gonna go in with my concealer. I go in with the CoverGirl. This was about $5 at Walmart. I get most of it from Walmart or an actual makeup store. I just cover all of this with it and wherever I need to. So kind of like everywhere. And I blend it out with my finger because it blends easily, and the concealer you get should be kind of the same skin color. It could be a little bit lighter. Just make sure it's not too much lighter, because then it will take away from the foundation. For beginners, I don't know if I'm comfortable with foundation just yet, but you can do whatever you want because it's your makeup routine and however you want to do it. So you could do anything you really want. I do foundation. I did foundation kind of when I was starting out, but yeah, basically just put it all over there, And now I'm done with my concealer and everything that we just did, so I'm going to put it away and get out my actual makeup. The next step I do is my eyebrows. This is LA Colors. This came with the LA Colors. And then this is NYX. I got all of this at Walmart. This was about $5 or $6, maybe $3. And then this I got from Target, and it was about $10. So it should be all affordable. But if you can't find anything that's affordable like this, just find a dupe from a drugstore. But yeah, I'm gonna go to my eyebrows with the brush. Let's see, there's a lot of that. I just go in on both sides and just lightly dip. I've had this for a few weeks and that's what it looks like. So it shouldn't be too much. But now I'm gonna do this eyebrow first and just make it like really crazy. Make it like Count Olaf. If you don't know who Count Olaf is, search it up. First, with your brush, you're gonna make a little line right below where your eyebrow is, and then you're gonna make it an arch. Just like that. And then you can like blend it in with your finger if it's too dark for you. But make sure to brush up, because if you don't brush up, then there's going to be marks down here that you don't want. That's what it's like rubbed in. But I'm going to make it arch again. Make sure it kind of connects with the back of your eyebrow like that. And then make them all clean again. I'm just gonna fix it up real quick and I'll be back. Alright, I cleaned it up a little bit. And now we're gonna take the end of our brush, so this part, we're gonna dip it in a little bit, and then we're gonna make some strokes on our eyebrows so it looks like we still have hair. Like that. Now that's perfect. When you're done with that, you're gonna take the glue and then you're gonna place it however you want. I kind of just do this. Just like that. And then I take the brush again, dip it like we did at the first beginning, and then we're gonna make a little line right here. And then we're gonna take this and then brush it out. Now that we're done with our eyebrows, we're gonna do this one. Make them crazy. I'm gonna go do this real quick, and if you don't remember how, just rewind and see this eye. Alright, I'm all done with my eyebrows. They don't look exactly the same, which is going to happen for beginners especially. But with the practice, it should get better. And recently, I just started adding brows to my makeup routine, which is I'm kind of a starter of eyebrows. So that's okay if they don't look the same. They will eventually once you get practice. But now it's time to get into our foundation. And if you're a beginner, you don't need to do foundation. It's totally up to you. If you're comfortable with it, then go ahead. But I got this from LA Colors at Walmart. It was about $6, which is totally affordable for foundation in this economy. So I kind of just start out like right there, and right here. Anyways, we're not gonna waste it. Anyways, we're done with this. Now you're gonna get a brush, kind like this. You're gonna have two brushes for this, by the way. This one from e.l.f. e.l.f. is really cheap with their brushes. I'm pretty sure I got this for $6. And I have no idea where I got this brush, but basically you're just gonna start by grabbing it real quick and then swiping it. Grabbing it and swiping it. Grabbing it and swiping, and then swipe down for your forehead. Up, sideways, and down. This. Okay, now we're done with that. I'm gonna do this. And I don't do primer because it's never really been a part of my makeup routine, and now I just adapted to not using it, so I just forget every time I buy it. But if you do use primer, I would use e.l.f. I'd use the pink or blue e.l.f. That's literally probably the only ones they have. But I like the blue more than pink. I don't know if there's a difference though. For a while I did use the Milk primer, but that ran out and I just don't want to buy it again because that's expensive. But basically I look like this without it. And then we go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This was about $15 at Target or Walmart or Ulta. But this is basically just a highlighter foundation for me. Yeah. Now we get out this. It's a two-sided. This is for powder, and then this is for foundation or whatever you need. Basically, I just blend it in like this. Okay, basically it should look like this, so that's good. But now we're done with our foundation. We're gonna go in with our bronzer. It's a two-sided. This is highlighter. No, this is bronzer. And then this is highlighter. If you don't know what bronzer is, it's just a darker shade of what you're supposed to be. And you just put it right here for finer lines. I'm gonna do it one at a time, but I do get a brush like this, and then I blend it in. And then I kind of blend it in back like this, and then up. Never pull it down like this. Just do it like this, because then it pulls down your face. But for this, I just do this, and then I blend it down. Holy jawline for that. Now we're gonna do that again on this side. Should look like that. It's falling off. It should look like that for final lines. This is also from NYX, and I also got this at Walmart. You could get it at Walmart, Target, or Ulta. Probably Sephora. I'm not sure. I don't really go there as much as I used to, but now I just put it like on my nose. I put it right below, right here. And then Okay, so I'm done. But then I go into the other side, which is the highlighter. And then I put it in between where I just put all of that. It's like right there. And right here. And then I make it like that. Now, if you don't know what I just did, for the bronzer and this, it makes your nose into like the shape you want. But for now, I just blend it in with my finger because I don't think any brush is small enough and I can't really blend it in as well with my nose. But and then I blend it in like this, like outwards, because we're putting makeup over it anyways. And then if you need to, which I do, I just put more of this in there because I feel like the bronzer kind of took over. But there we go. Now we go in with our bronzer again, and then we just do it on our forehead. You can make one big line. I do like this, and then make a heart. That's not a heart. Kind of like that. And then I get out this if I need to, because there's a lot. Shake it up, and then just like go over my forehead. This is Boyoma. I'm pretty sure my grandma gave me this, and you could get it at Walmart. I got it at Target. No, I got it at Target. I don't know if you could get it at Walmart, but you can definitely get it at Target, depending on where you are. Just try to find a makeup section in your store, or go to an actual makeup store. Okay. Now, if you need to, you can add your highlighter. I do. Just like literally right there. And then you can use this brush and blend it up. There we go. So now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna get out my next step and then show you guys. My next step is blush. This is like more of a liquidy blush, and I'm almost out of it, but it is Benay Tint. I got, as you can see, I got the really mini one. I got like a pack of everything at Sephora for my birthday, but these are both came in the pack, and it was about $50. So I wouldn't suggest that, but if you were to get it alone, this is about $30, $30. This is about $30 in a big pack. But I just put it like right here and right here with the Rare Beauty. You could get it at Sephora, and then I get it right there and right there. You can also get this at Sephora. Anyways, I get out my brush, which is this. I'm pretty sure you could get this. You don't have to get the same exact brushes, because I don't even know where I got this from. But there's what it kind of looks like. And then I kind of go up with it from there to there. And then I do that on this side too. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So that looks kind of perfect. And then we just blend it again. Okay. Now that we're done with our blush, we can go in with our concealer. I use this and CoverGirl. I use this in 2 spots and this in a lot of spots, so just bear with me. I put this right here, and I make an L, and then I make this, make a backwards L. And then we do that again. Now I do this one right here, right here, right here, right here. And I shape out my eyebrows if you need to. I always do this, but you don't have to. I kind of make a box without that. And then I just do that. And then that. I'm gonna go get my brushes and show you how I'll blend it out. These are all the makeup brushes I use, and this is from Revlon. I don't know how to pronounce it. And then this is Heart Me, and then this is e.l.f. First I'll go in with this, and it's like a gel brush so that it doesn't take all the product away from your, so it doesn't like absorb like a sponge, but I just place it like this, this, this. Yeah, and then I go in with the brush and I kind of just smooth it out. Trust the process. It should not look like this. But yeah, now I get the Lama. This is kind of like a refresher thing for my makeup if it dries out. And I get the e.l.f. and then you just blend it out. Should be all blended out. It looks better off camera, and I know you can see like all my freckles, I'm very sure, but that's probably just the light. And then okay, so it should look like that, and it looks way better when you do your lashes. But now it's on the primer powder. Okay, yeah, I use the Fit Me and it's 05 Fair Clair for my skin tone, but I think this would be a little bit perfect for almost everyone because it's just powder for your concealer, which should be really bright. But before we do powder, I forgot one thing, and it's the e.l.f. I got this probably at Target at some point when I was like 10. I used it for my eyeshadow, but now I just use it for the insides of my eyes, like this. And then I blend it out with my finger, and it's like really sparkly. So okay, now it's time for the powder. I use a Fit Me. I got it at Ulta for sure. But basically, what you do if you want the powder, shake it up, flip it, and then that's how much powder I use every day. Like, it doesn't matter, that gives you the perfect amount for me, but then I go in and then I just get that much, kind of spread it out. Anyways, so now I get out this brush, and it's also Heart Me, and then I just start going crazy with it. And it's totally normal for it to kind of fade out, like your blush and your bronzer, but you gotta trust the process because we have way more than this. Okay, I just dropped it. That's okay. Yeah. I got both my brushes for my blush and my bronzer. This one is from Echo. It's Echo something, but I got this. It was about maybe $15 with a pack, and then this was about $10 at Target with a pack for everything. So we're gonna start with our blush, and we got this from Ulta Beauty, and it came in like a bunch of makeup because I got it for Christmas, and I don't think you'd be able to find it, but as soon as I get a new blush, once this runs out, I'll update you guys. But I just like do this. So it kind of should look a little bit crazy, but it's okay. So then we just do that again. Perfect. Then we go in, now we should do our bronzer first, which is from Wet n Wild. This was at Walmart for about $5. And you just like lightly dab it like that, and then you like that. You go where you first went with your bronzer, which is like right here and right here. I love bronzer, and sometimes I do think I have a little bit of bronzer blindness, but it makes it feel complete. Kind of just like also blend it into my neck. And then I do it again. Do that, and then I do my forehead. Here's the love triangle. Maverick's not in this photo. Yes, he is. Wait, no, that's not Maverick. Here's me and Chloe. You're posting everything. I mean, that's just crazy. Oh my God. And then for my finger, for my nose, I do my finger like that, and then I swipe it against. put it basically everywhere. I just put the liquid. And then I go back in with our blush because there is a highlighter on the side, and I use my pinky because there's hardly any left. But I just okay. Then our last step for this is our Fit Me. This is for my concealer. So I get our half, and then I flip it over to our powder, and then I go in like this, and then anyways, this was from Walmart. You could get it at Walmart, Target. I'm pretty sure I got this at Target. Or you can get it at Ulta or Sephora. I'm not sure if they have it at Sephora because I haven't been there, but in a while, because it's been rated by, never mind. Well, basically, and I do remember I did put on makeup when I was about 10, maybe 9 or 10, but I didn't do this makeup routine. I did a very light, as I said, I did this for my eyeshadow, and that was basically it for the day. Anyways, now shape it kind of out, and then you blend it with your fingers like this. Perfect. Now that is all for my base, and I do fake lashes, which I don't recommend if you are young, because I didn't start until I was in 7th grade. I do recommend it for people going in a freshman year, and I did make the mistake of that because now I'm obsessed with them. But if you are older, I did get mine from TikTok Shop, but if you don't, I get mine on Amazon, or you can find them at Target, Walmart, or Ulta or Sephora. Get the glue. The glue I use is my favorite, and I will always love it. It is the Falscara Bond and Seal. I got this at King Soopers in the makeup section, and you will find the lashes, and that's where you can find this. If you don't find, it doesn't have to be this. It's the one I normally get is white in the middle, and the one I usually get is from Ulta Beauty or Target. I don't really see any at Walmart, but you could try to find it. But if you are going to use fake lashes, do that, and be very careful with your eyes. I have made so many mistakes and got the Bond, which is like this color. I got that in my eye, and there's just a black dot in my eye sometimes, and it really hurts, and then you cry, and then all your lashes fall off and you ruin your makeup. But our last and most final step is this and this, so 2 more steps. But this is, I'm pretty sure, new. It's like the e.l.f. lip liner stain, which it looks like this. It has no other side. I thought it did, but it doesn't. So, and it stayed on from last night, so I think it works pretty good, as my honest review. I go in like that. And then I just like do that, and then the line behind it is where I do it. I don't go any further. And I have a arch, love arch, like. And then I use the other side to kind of blend it in if I have enough time. I got it a few days ago. But anyways, now I do my lip gloss. You could use the Tower. I used Tower 28, which I got in the small pack that came with the blush and stuff. So if you want to get Tower 28 of this, it's probably maybe $15. I go on like this. Now I just do that. And then our last step is this. I don't know where I got it. I got it as a gift, but it's probably really expensive. So if you don't want to do expensive setting, you could go in with the NYX Dewy Finish Fine A, and that's probably about $10, but you could do that. I do this one. I'm almost out of it. And then I get a fan. If you don't have a fan, point your head to a fan or just do it with your hands. I don't think I got any on this side though. Alright, that's it. The lashes, I'm just gonna do mascara today. But let's get out my mascara and I'll come right back. This is a set. I'm not sure where I got it. It's Tarte. I got this at Tarte. You could get it at Ulta. Yeah, it comes in a pack. And I don't know how much it was because this is also a gift. But I do know you could get it at Ulta. There's primer. And there's 2 things of mascara. This is tubing mascara, which is really easy to take off. I love it, and I think I'd sell this for $10. Probably $1 million, but not 10. It should look like this, all white, and I would get behind your eyelashes too, just in case. Then we use our Revlon, and it's a lash separator, so they don't look clumpy. And then I go behind the lash, and I try to do that too. I push them up. And I use the purple one, and it's just plain black. But then I go in with that one. There is that, and you can use a lash separator if you want. I forgot to tell you where I got this. I got this at Walmart, so it was about $7 or $8. I can link everything below if I can figure out how to do that, because this is my first video. But if I can't, then I'll try to figure out, because we're gonna do our other lash, and I don't use my lash extender thing. I don't remember what it's called. It's this thing, but for sure do not use it after you do your eyelashes because if one thing goes wrong, or if you aren't using proper tools or mascara, your eyelashes probably could go missing and you'd lose all your eyelashes. I have had a friend that happened to, and it didn't grow back until the end of the year. Now we're gonna do this one now on both lashes.
I was talking to Kinsey earlier, and I just wanted to know if this was true. Was Kinsey with you last night?
Last night?
Yes, she's saying she was with you.
I feel like this is a prank.
No, I just want to verify.
No, Kinsey was not with me last night.
Okay, thanks. That's all I needed.
Wait, no, I feel like this is a prank.
All right. No. All right. I'll talk to you later.
I think they look pretty. I think it look pretty good for today. And then if it's bound to happen to get mascara on your eyelid, but that is okay. Get a Q-tip if it's bad, and then put water on it, and just like, if you need to, you can also get Vaseline and take it off. And another thing is, if you don't want to use mascara, I would probably use Vaseline and just make them a little bit longer. But that is it, and I'm gonna take out my hair and brush it through.
That's all I need, but thank you.
What do you mean? I thought you mean it.
Okay. That's it. Oh, my glasses, cause yeah. And now it's time to do some videos. So, bye. I love you guys. And hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to see more videos like this, or you want to see me do more entertaining things, comment down below what you want to see me do.